Welcome to this video on excursion from Beyond Premiere, and Extraction 2 is finally here. Following the events of the first film, we continue right away where we left the character back in the first film, and that's actually how the sequel starts. The film opens with the protagonist Tyler being brought to a high-tech location in Dubai where he's saved by medical professionals, but with advanced technology and skilled doctors, he's able to survive. This opening scene sets the stage for the rest of the film, as it establishes that Tyler has been rescued and now is on the road to recovery. Tyler is reunited soon with his friends Nick and Yas. Nick and her brother discuss the possibility of letting Tyler go and moving on, but she refused to give up on him. The film delves into Tyler's recovery, a process at the beginning showing his physical rehabilitation and the emotional trauma he's still grappling with, something that we do not saw a lot in the first film, focusing a lot on the loss of his son. This sets the stage for the overarching theme of redemption and finding purpose. Meanwhile, in Kojorji, Georgia, we're introduced to the film antagonist Surab, a violent and dangerous individual. He's motivated by a desire to rescue his brother who's serving time in the Tekashi prison. Surab confronts the governor seeking a reduction in his brother's sentence, but when his request is denied, he kills the governor, and hey, nothing screams more than a villain when he has scars on his face. But we soon are gonna discover what happened to his ear and try to understand more of the trauma and pain that the character has. This sets the stage for a conflict that will eventually intersect with Tyler's story in the film. Now, throughout the film, Tyler's character undergoes significant development, more than we saw in the first film, and questioning his purpose, he gradually begins to find meaning and a reason to continue fighting. After all, in the film, it's about how he survived, but why? Conversation with his friends, memories of his son, and moments of vulnerability all contribute to his transformation. This character development serves as a driving force for the plot, as Tyler discovers new motivation and pushes him forward to accomplish his goals. As Tyler recovers, he starts to question his identity and the path he has chosen. He's encouraged to try new things and explore different adventures of life now that he has given a second chance, like going to buy some chickens, so as well as watching with the chickens the TV. So that was so funny. The theme of reinvention and embracing change is reflected by Tyler's decisions to leave behind his whole life, or a moment of life, and embrace new experiences. It is through these new endeavors that Tyler begins to find purpose and a sense of fulfillment. Extraction 2 also explores the theme of resurrection and redemption as Tyler undergoes a physical and an emotional transformation. He's haunted by the memory of his deceased son and his failed marriage, something that is explored in this film, and these memories and emotions drive him to seek redemption and make amends. The relationship that he had with his son becomes a symbol of hope and salvation, motivating him to continue fighting for what is right. The constant presence of his son's drawings and the letter from his ex-wife is what motivates him to go and rescue Mia's sister, and the reason that he goes out of retirement. The relationship that he has between Tyler and his friends Nick and Josh is a central aspect of the film. They are loyal and supportive, refusing to leave Tyler's side even when he pushes them away, as we see in the beginning, and their connection that they have throughout the intense action that we're going to see in the film, a friendship and support system that Tyler relies on to heal and successfully navigate the new obstacles. And of course, this is the reason why it hurts when we see the death of Jas later on. Tyler's redemption arc becomes intertwined with the mission to rescue Mia's sister and her children. This mission serves as the catalyst for the intense action sequence and high-stakes situations that are gonna unfold throughout the film. As Tyler goes into the heart of Georgia, he faces opposing forces constantly of heavily armed gang members and corrupt officials. The film showcased several big fight scenes and high-energy action sequence, including a remarkable 21-minute long take. This long take immerses us in this intense and high-stake world in the film, bringing us some intention and excitement. That's one of this 21-minute one take was so beautiful and something that I have not seen in the scale before. We have seen that in other films, but in the scale, I have to say, you know, they had 400 extras, which was mind-blowing. And this one, compared to the one that they did in the previous film, I have to say that this one, they raised the bar incredibly. The film also explores deeper themes of justice and the pursuit of righteousness. His mission is just not about the rescue of Mia's sister and the children, but also bringing down the powerful crime syndicate controlling the region. The film also explored the corruption and political manipulation that exists within the system and highlights Tyler's determination to stop this. So that's something that I also love about the film. And hey, we get the sad and tragic story of Sarab and his brother connecting more in a way to the villain about how situations are push someone to a different path, something that we see here. Tyler faces numerous challenges and battles against formidable adversaries. The action sequences are so beautifully choreographed, showcasing the relentless and nature of Tyler, from the prison to driving escape to helicopters. This movie has it all. Even the train sequence was epic. But the most important thing is how he forms a unique bond with Mia's sister, seeing echoes of his own troubled past and the struggles to protect her children and her. This connection adds an emotional depth to the film as Tyler becomes not only a protector but also a source of hope for her and the children. The film highlights the lengths to which a person will go to protect loved ones or loved ones of someone that was important to you, as we get to see, emphasizing the theme of sacrifice and the importance of family. The emotional weight of the film is further amplified by Tyler's own journey of self-redemption and his desire to make amends for his past mistake. Throughout his actions, Tyler shows a willingness to put himself in harm's way to ensure the safety, and this theme of protecting others was something that we see in the film a lot. And this race to protect the children but also to be there for the family. That's something that we see throughout the film, and that process of trying to save them, escaping, and then how the son, which is a central focus on the story as we get to see, he's the one that betrays the family in a way, and he calls his uncle, as we get to see how the dad is killed in the prison escape. And when he calls and let them know where they're headed, which was in Italy, that part of the film where we go into the third arc was something that I love. It was full of action, and all the sequences that we had with the helicopters trying to save the family, which is the central aspect of the film. And then as we go forward, then we have that fight in the building and the glass breaking. All of that was so epic, and it brought so much to the film, moving into that final battle where the kid sees the right thing to do, and we get to see how Tyler is able to rescue the family, and all of them are together, witness protection, as we get to know. And that conversation between Mia and Tyler about accepting mistakes, that was a beautiful scene as well, and it helped a lot of the redemption that the character had, that healing that he needed. So how the movie ends, which is the most important thing, and that is when he is, both of them, Nick and him are captured because the final battle is in the church, and as we know that you have seen the film, and how they feel he did all of that in the film, but he's taken to jail, and then he's, taken out of jail, so he's extracted as well. So talk about extraction too. And we see the character at the end, who was the one that had recruited him, and he's recruiting him for another mission. What would that mission be? We'll have to wait and see for the third film, and who is that mysterious person. It would be funny if it was like Loki, the actor Tom Hiddleston playing that mysterious figure. But hey, that's the overall film. It was amazing. I love it. It has a lot of symbolism. It has a lot of meaning. The action sequence were amazing. This is a film that, you're going to watch at home with popcorn and enjoy with the family. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Leave in the comments below. This is a quick video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.